As soon as I passed out from college, I didn't want to join the corporate race. I, unlike my peers, wanted to freelance writing right out of college without any connections or without any relationships would have been painful, and looking back, the decision was not very well timed. But I still think it is one of the best decisions I made for my life. It's been really empowering. It's offered me a lot of flexibility. I got to work on my own time, on my own schedule, skip the rat race, become my own boss, and experiment with a lot of different careers that I always wanted to when I was going out of college. If you are considering freelance writing, then I want to share 6 reasons why you should make that decision right now. The first reason, it is one of the easiest businesses to start. Maybe you have the startup bug. Maybe you have always wanted to start your own shop or your food truck or whatnot. All physical businesses need some amount of capital, whereas freelance writing is the most accessible. You can start in your pajamas wherever you are without any skill set right now from the comfort of your home. And you don't require a large amount of investment. The only thing required, if at all, is your own website, which can come at about $5 to $10. And that's not even compulsory. You can start virtually for free, teaching yourself the necessary skills and getting started with dealing with clients, with understanding how a business works, and get the feel of running a service business. The second reason, you get to work on your own schedule, be your own boss. If you are a night owl like me, then you might prefer working into the deeper hours of the night, like 2 a.m., 3 a.m. Or if you like to wake up early, that's fine too. And you can sleep in if you want to. There's no commute, there's no 9 to 5. And if you don't feel like working on some days, which we all do, then you can take a break. Or if you want to plan a vacation somewhere, there's no manager you are accountable to. You are accountable to your clients and you need to plan ahead, but it's still relatively really flexible to take breaks, to plan your vacations, and you can have a healthy amount of control on your own life, on your own schedule. If you feel productive during the afternoon hours of the day, then work in the afternoons. You don't have to be in a meeting at 9 a.m. and you don't have to be in the office till 8 p.m. It's a huge amount of flexibility. It definitely comes with some responsibility and you need to be autonomous to take care of client work, but it's still really empowering. The next reason is it's a lifestyle business. If you want to keep freelance writing as a side hustle and just earn some extra money on the top of your day job, then that's fine. That can work. That can work for your whole lifetime. No, if you want to quit your job 9 to 5 and do this freelancing thing full time, you can do that too. You can make the transition in 3 months, 6 months, or whenever you want to. Maybe you are the mother of a newborn baby. Maybe you are a father and you just want to spend time with your family. Well, freelance writing gives you the flexibility to work on your own schedule when your children are asleep. You can keep it as a side hustle. You can make it your main business. It's completely up to you. And it can run around the kind of lifestyle that you want to build for yourself. I myself wanted to keep my lifestyle flexible. I love traveling. I love moving across places, across cities, traveling to mountains, taking vacations, going to beaches. And I did all of those things, all because freelance writing was helping me make my living. I didn't need to be at one place for running my business. The fourth reason, you can work on diverse kind of projects. So say if you're right now working at a normal day-to-day full-time job, you may have a manager or you might be a leader. Maybe you are handling an external client or you have an internal client. What if you don't like working with them? What if you don't like these people? Well, you can't really tell your HR or your manager that, you don't want to work with them. It's not going to get you in the good books of your employer. But if you're freelance writing, if you don't like a specific client that you just onboarded, then you can say them tata goodbye in a week or two. Yes, there's a notice period in freelance writing contracts, but it's typically really small. So if you don't like a client, if they're paying you less, if you want to raise your rates, And freelance writing lets you grow and lets you work with the kind of people and write on the kind of subjects that you really want to. If you specialize in a new niche, if you want to explore a new subject like say cryptocurrency, and you were writing in digital marketing, then well, you can make that switch. You can learn about that subject while writing about it. What could be better than that? The next reason, and which I really love, is you get to grow at your own pace. With a corporate job, there's a ceiling. You typically grow at 10-15% per year in terms of your income. Maybe if you switch jobs, there can be a hike of 25-50%. With freelance writing, you are in charge of your rates. If there's a new client you're onboarding, you can raise your rates by 50%. It's perfectly normal. Most successful freelance writers do it. So you can grow your income at 200-300% per year, especially initially, if you take ownership of your freelance writing business. And hey, if you want to stay as a business of one, then you can do that. With freelance writing, you can remain a solopreneur all your life. But maybe you want to transition, use your freelance writing skills in a different direction. Then freelance writing is a great business to springboard into different directions. You can start your own blog and scale it to 6 figures, 7 figures, 8 figures. Yeah, I know people who are doing it right now. If you want to use your freelance writing skills to start a service-based marketing agency, you can do that. There are various marketing agency owners doing multiple $1 million in revenue that started out as freelance writers. You can also start a community because you know how to build an online audience and sell subscriptions for the community. You can sell your own digital products. You can communicate with your own audience and actually transition into a software company. Build a product, maybe partner with a programmer. You might have somebody in your network, or you can even find people online because it's a contemporary industry and you will find lots of people doing lots of cool stuff. So freelance writing will offer you the opportunity to connect and build relationships with various cool people doing cool things, and you can be part of these projects and scale or grow into different career directions, or just stay a freelance writer. You can do that all your life. The last reason is you can save taxes. Now, this is dependent on your location, but being in India, I have registered my freelance business as a sole proprietorship, and I can save taxes by showing expense on my freelance writing income. For me, this is typically office equipment, paying contractors, editors, videographers, or buying video equipment, a laptop, a mobile phone, traveling. It can be different for you depending on your location and what is counted as expense. But typically, as a freelance writing business owner, you get to save on taxes. Your money is not deducted at the source, as is the case with a full-time job. That's a huge benefit and you should take advantage of it. Get in touch with a financial consultant in your country that can help you with filing taxes and maybe even saving on them. And hopefully those reasons convinced you to start your freelance writing business today. Now it's time to take some action. So watch my tutorial on how to become a freelance writer next. The link is right here. And I also want to know why you want to start a freelance writing business. So let me know in the comments box below.